Hey Virgo, welcome to your birthday season. This is your first birthday reading. I will do another one on Patreon. But happy birthday, Virgo. Virgo. Many blessings to you in your solar return for many, many, many years to come, okay? What I was going to say. But if you are not a Virgo sun, but you're a Virgo moon, rising, or Venus, Mars as well, welcome, welcome. You can be here as well. This reading may be for you, or there could just be a message in here for you. Our cross watchers are more than welcome to be here. Even though I will be reading for Virgo, you may have a message in here as well, okay? Let's see. So obviously everybody, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, do not try to make it fit. Roles can be reversed. So like I said, this will be the one for YouTube. There will be another one on Patreon, as well as your mid-season. I'll do a mid-season one, and it'll be on, I believe it's going to be on YouTube as well. So definitely watch out for that. I will take a look at your money as well. They said I can do that. If there's time, I'll maybe get some tea. I do kind of want to look at what you might want to avoid as far as protecting your energy, or not avoid doing, but to maybe consider doing about protecting your energy, or if you've been feeling like someone's been interfering in your energy. I'm going to pull a card for that as well. So there's that. Okay. Also, YouTube has launched this thing for smaller content creators channels where you can obviously like, share, comment, subscribe, but you can also hype it. You get to do it 3 times a week for whomever. So make sure you hype out the smaller channel, hype the smaller content creators. And I would appreciate if you hype me too, because it puts us in a little bit more into the algorithm. So that would be kind of cool if you did that. I really would greatly appreciate it. And I'm having a hellacious hot flash right now. Wow. For my ladies out there, if you're in your 40s, you might be not a doctor, obviously, perimenopause or menopausal. They are no joke, honey. Good Lord. That was a lot. But obviously, take what resonates, leave the rest. But it's not your story. Don't try to make it fit. Roles can be reversed. What else? Obviously, it can be what's going on around you, too. I will do an all signs portion, too, for your birthday season. We'll look at beginning, middle, and end, okay? All right. Let's see. Check out recommended readers down below. If you want a private reading with me, my email's below. Also, check out my Patreon channel. All that's below. If you want to, I think so you want a private reading, my email's below. Also, do the hype thing. For me, I would really appreciate it if you did. If you consider doing that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. But also do it for other small content creators. Now, I know that they have certain parameters. You've got to be within a certain amount of subscribers or something like that, but not more than a certain amount. So if you're not able to on smallers, then maybe they're past the window. I'm not really sure, but if you can, do that for other people too. We want to elevate too. Okay. Also, what else? I don't know about y'all, but it kind of already feels like spooky season. A little bit. By the way, we just had a Virgo new moon. It was a black moon. So you're probably feeling that. We had, well, obviously we're your birthday season. You know, Pluto is retrograding in Aquarius. Neptune's doing something. I want to say Mercury just stopped retrograding in Leo, I believe. There's something else going on too. Where is it? I have it right here. I'll tell you. Hold on. Hold on. I took notes. Or screenshots, rather. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So, which we're already past all those other dates. So September 1st, we got Saturn re-enters Pisces, pushing us to create boundaries. September 2nd, Mercury moves into Virgo. So your sign, which you are a mercurial sign. It's your ruling planet. Making communication concise. So there's that. You might want people to get it kind of kicked up. There's a lot going on. We have Uranus retrograde and Gemini begins, redefining our views and ideology. September 7th, the total lunar eclipse. Where is it? In Pisces. So that's on the 7th of September. And on the 21st, we have a solar eclipse, Virgo, in your sign. Okay? So there's a lot going on, honey. Venus also goes into your sign, Virgo, on the 19th. Having a more grounded, practical, realistic perspective about love. Okay? Kind of like your thing. But just make sure you're not coming for you. Don't nitpick. Okay? Then on the 22nd of September, we have Mars swims into Scorpio, heightening our emotions and drive. So there's a lot going on, honey. I'm sure there's other stuff too. I've said the Pluto thing, all that stuff. So let's take a look at the beginning, middle, and end of your season. I'll do another one of these. They'll be a little more spicy probably over there on Patreon. I have opened up memberships too. I'm still trying to figure it all out, but I have done a collective reading. I've done water element and fire element because I wanted my Patreon members. I wish they would let me. I let YouTube pick the pricing because I was like, I'm not sure exactly how to do that. So I want to ask them if I can go back in there and change it because it won't let me. So I want to go and ask them. It was based on their recommendations from YouTube, their whatever algorithm, what it would charge. So, but it's gonna be really good content over there. It's gonna be a little bit different than Patreon. Patreon is they get monthlies. I will do a live for my second tier on memberships over on YouTube, but also now Patreon, if you're a Patreon member, you can do live directly from Patreon, which is kind of cool. So we're going to be doing that too. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do you got for Virgo? Enough of me yapping. What you got going on, honey? Angel, spirits, and guides, Holy Spirit, Most High, ancestors. What you got, please, for my Virgos? Beginning of their season? Well, okay, we got deep freeze, emotional numbness, succumb, silence, stillness, detachment, and frozen in time. I have no idea what that sound was. I don't know if you heard it. Okay. It almost sounded like a sizzle. I do have candles going, but that's interesting. Okay, what is that deep freeze about? Okay, quantum leap. Tap into alternate versions of yourself. Okay, so I feel like I'm not wishing this on you or anything, but if this could be you, could be someone you're around, it could be somebody you know, whatever, right? It feels like you're going through you feel like you're detaching from something or someone here, or it could be patterns of behaviors, modes of being, ideas. Could be, I'm not telling you to leave a job to go without another job, obviously, but you could be leaving a job to start your own business. You could be leaving a job for another job. I feel like you're focusing though, I'm not in a selfish way, but solely on yourself during your season. Quantum jump though, it says tap into alternate versions of yourself. Like you're really, and maybe you're meditating too. You're getting in some type of alignment here. You're like trying to tap in, which I feel like you are very tapped in already. I mean, hello, Virgo, right? I mean, the Hermit card, right? It's kind of solitude for a little bit. I feel like you kind of need some time to yourself. Okay, what about middle of your season? I feel like you need that so you can come back more rejuvenated. Because look, I'm not saying that this is bad. Sometimes we have to take those periods of times away from, not like you totally shut people out if you got a partner or kids or fur babies or friends or whatever. No, but you're putting yourself on that priority list. That priority to-do list. Like you need to take care of you. If you're not taking care of you, it's going to make it very difficult for you to be able to be there for other people appropriately because you're spent. I'm not saying you are spent, but you could become that way. You know, it's okay to say no and let it be a complete sentence and say, hey, you know, I really care about you, but I just don't have the emotional availability or bandwidth right now to be able to whatever it is, right? I'm not talking about like your little kids if you got them, or your fur babies if you got them, because that's like their kids, right? But you still have to make time for them, right? The kids or the fur babies or whatever, and carve out that time, right? Or this is somebody in your life who has to take time for themselves and make themselves a priority. Or you do as well, right? If it's about a relationship, friendship, family dynamic, it's like, it feels like you're taking, I feel almost like you're protecting your energy here as well. That way you can decipher what is yours and what is not yours. Because look how she looks here. Right? This is like in deep meditation. You see this, all the different colors, but then you see like, it almost looks like her hair, but it's not. It's like the galaxy, I don't know if you can see that, is behind her, right? The whole universe has your back is what I'm feeling with that one. You need this. Whatever this is, this time of reflection, this time to take care of your health, take care of your mental health, because that's just as important as your physical health, right? Your financial health, your spiritual health, maybe sexual health, whatever, all the different things, right? Obviously, I'm not a healthcare professional, but there's something about that there that has to be done, because without this, it can affect other things. It will affect other things. It probably already has. And this is where you take that time and be like, you know what, I need to chill for a minute. You got to do what you got to do. You know, take care of the kids if you got them. Take care of the fur babies you got. If you've got a partner, you could be, you know, saying, not talking a whole bunch. If that's the case, probably tell them that. You know, if they don't already know. If you're separated or broken up or single, whatever, you are taking this time, and that includes with family and friends. And kids, little kids are different, and obviously kids are different, fur babies are different, but you still need to tell them, you know, oh, mom or dad needs, like, I need 30 minutes, you know, but you need it every day. You know what I mean? If not, it feels like you're burning out. I'm not wishing that on you, but I do feel like you do, if you decide to do that, it does, you're able to tap into a higher version of yourself, right? And keep that good energy going. Like, if you can't expect people to pour into your cup if you're not pouring into it, right? And you can't pour continuously from an empty cup. It's just you'll burn out, right? What about middle of your season? So I feel like we got the portal, opportunity, transition, life changes, insight, between realms, new path, exploration, and spiritual connection. Yeah, I feel like you're also taking this time to go through, I feel like it's a deep transformation for you. Yep. Which it's not always easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? But it's very necessary. And this could be, if this is, you know, one of your, maybe it's the beginning, no tea, no shade, or towards the middle, wherever it is, right? In your destination, your journey here. This is very important. This is important transformation for you. Because if without you doing this, you may miss an opportunity. You might be moving as well. There's big life changes coming your way. You might be moving. You might be changing jobs, relationship status, becoming in a relationship or marriage, or leaving a relationship or marriage, or whatever it is. But it's big changes here. You're stepping onto a new path, because whatever this is has kept you stagnant or too still for too long, or this is the energy you're going to be in, at least for a little while, the beginning of your season. So you can grab this energy right here. It takes focus, so you can not miss these opportunities, and you make these transitions, and it can be positive life changes, or whatever it is. I feel like it's going to be good, right? Or if this is somebody else in your energy who might be doing that, right? Okay, middle of your season, yeah, okay. We have 2 more cards for that portal. It says the owl spirit. It says spirit realm, wisdom, and magic. Like, owls are silent, but they're very, very wise. They're very psychic, very intuitive. They bring omens, or they're a messenger as well. They bring messages and insight here. And then you're at a crossroads for sure. We also have another bird with a hawk here, red-tailed hawk. It says wishing pond, sage's cave, west and east, turning point, change of direction, new path. You get 2 cards of new path here. I feel like you know, or someone around here knows. I feel like you know that you have to step onto a new path. Now, that could be a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of eating, a new way of acting, a new way of seeing things, or how you communicate, because we got birds here, you know. Or it could be a complete new path. My candle is popping over there, honey. Big time. You know what I mean? You have to make that decision. And you want to you don't want to make it from an emotional place. You don't want to make it from a place of anger. You don't want to make it from a place of anxiety or fear. You want to make it from a place of peace, that you've accepted whatever it is. Right? Okay. What about end of your season? We'll get into why this is happening. Yeah, karmic balance, cosmic order, and justice, because justice is coming in. The scales always have to be balanced, right? You're balancing out your emotions and your logic, your action and your feeling and your intuition, right? Something's going to be made balanced in your life by the end of your season. Either you're receiving justice or you're learning some lessons. And that's no tea, no shade towards you during your birthday season, but we all have those, right? whatever choice you're about to make or have already made, but you haven't quite decided how you're going to go about doing something, whatever it is bringing in karmic justice here. It's balancing out the karmic scales. What's that about? Yeah, okay, we got regeneration, new life, again, new. I feel like it's all about the new for you. Healing and spiritual awakening. With the rain, oh, look at that. These are nice cards. Okay, I feel like this, you'll be very happy. Whatever, I'm not telling you should or shouldn't do anything, but whatever this is, whatever decision you are making, this new path, right? This opportunity, this new path over here, change of direction, right? You got justice, you got new life here, and then what do you have? You are choosing, it says the wishing pond on this card, middle of your season, right? The wishing pond, you're choosing this direction. This path. And what does it say? The wishing pond. Divine prosperity, wishes fulfilled, and blessings. So whatever the choice is that you're about to make, it is the right one. That gives me like Ganesh here. The remover of obstacles. Right? It brings in abundance for you, joy and happiness. You feel inspired because you made a choice to heal or do something the right way. I feel like if whatever it is you're making, this choice you're making, it's very transformative for you. It's not an easy choice. Yeah. But it's a necessary one, is what I'm saying, what I'm hearing. I'm not telling you to do it, but I feel like you are going to make that choice because you feel like, even if let's say there is a breakup or a separation, it doesn't have to be forever, right? But it could be, but it doesn't have to be. Whatever it is, whatever this choice is setting things back into balance, is balancing out the scales for you, right? A big transformation, big time. If this is somebody in your life who's doing that, that's why it's happening, because the scales always have to be balanced. So usually, I'm not gonna say for every single time, can't speak for the divine, I'm not the divine, right? Will give us enough time to make something right. If we don't make it right, it has to be made right, because the scales always have to be balanced. So this could be happening. You maybe feel the urge to move, leave a job, go get a new one, or don't leave one without a new one. Start a new business, travel, move states, move countries, something like that, right? It's all about the new. If you're doing this, it's bringing in cosmic order and justice and balancing out those scales, right? If someone else is doing that, the same thing applies. Okay, well, let's see what's this about, and then I'll get the tarot in a minute. Okay, now these are a little bit, I love this. It's this Intuitive Kev's Extra Deck, okay? Oracle from Etsy, not a paid promotion, but definitely go check him out, and his YouTube channel. What's going on? What's this deep freeze? It says emotional numbness, like, what somebody is seeing, they're not seeing below the surface. Like, you are seeing things way below. You see that there's an iceberg here, right? But what's beneath is much larger than what you thought. You're only at the tip of an iceberg on something. You feel like you have to detach. I don't feel like you're intentionally trying to give someone a cold shoulder. I feel like it's necessary for your self-preservation. Whatever this is. Could be friends, family, partner, or this is someone doing this with you. It's not big. Be careful of emotional numbness, though. You don't want to completely check out of yourself. Make sure you check in with you if you're not trying to lock in or check in with someone, right? What is this about? What's this deep freeze about? Yeah, see, chaos magic. No. You can't handle it anymore. Or somebody around you can't handle this chaos anymore. It could be actual chaos magic. I guess that'd be like fire magic. I'm not really sure. But someone is starting to detach because they can't handle the chaos anymore. You can't handle the chaos anymore, or somebody around you can't. And it's not because they don't love or because you don't love. It's because, yes, you may love that person or those people, friends, family, whatever, but you also love yourself too. Or, Virgo, that person also has to love themselves too, right? If every time somebody, cross-watcher or Virgo, opens up their mouth to share how they feel and it causes a big-ass argument every single time and nothing but chaos and drama, Why would someone emotionally stay connected or bonded to somebody who doesn't even care about how they feel or care about the impact that they have on them? They wouldn't. That would be lunacy, right? You or someone else is trying to protect themselves from that. Look, yeah, look, mind games, manipulation, trickery, and confusion. Someone is tired of this. You're tired of this, Virgo, or this could be cross-watcher tired of this, or somebody you know is tired of it. I feel like it's a woman who's just fed up. Fed up with the mind games, fed up with the trickery, and always feeling confused. So instead of saying how they feel, they're not becoming resentment because they're not. No, because someone here is choosing to operate from the higher self, the most compassionate self they have, and make a decision here because they're tired of suffering. Someone here is very much tired of suffering of these mind games here, Virgo or crosswatcher, whomever I'm reading for, someone really is. Or if someone's been trying to do chaos magic, okay, let's not leave with that, right? We're not giving anybody no G passes, right? If somebody here has been trying to do chaos magic on a feminine energy in your life, you're going to find out who it was. It might shock you. It might be a parent. Or a step parent. Okay, what is this quantum leap about? Third wheel, the other woman or man, third party, could be a third party doing that. And see, he's got his hand on someone's booty, right? Somebody here, wow, somebody else is been detaching from all the chaos and the mind games, right? They're taking their time, they're pulling their energy back, they're deeply self-reflective, they're emotionally kind of pulling back and detaching. And usually if it's a woman, they detach. It's either one, they know something, or two, they're about to go because it's too much, or both. It kind of gives vibe. So while somebody here is, so that's why it's not because they have someone else. I mean, they could, I guess, but not necessarily. So one person here, while there's this one person who's kind of pulled back their energy a little bit because they have to focus on themselves and heal and sort out whose energy is what and where some energy is coming from and why or whatever, if that even matters, but to clear out their energy and pull from their highest version of themselves, somebody else here has a third party that they're messing around with. Behind someone's back. Could be like someone's friend, actually. Yeah, look, group, association, cult, or coven. Someone has a third party who's in a coven. And no, it's no shade to my practitioners or witches or whatever it is you do out there, my spiritualists out there, right? This is the person who might be sending the chaos magic. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius potentially, or it could be a Gemini or Cancer who's doing it. Meanwhile, the person who's pulling back their energy is focusing on this. Okay? We will get tarot and all that. Okay. What about this portal here? There's a lot going on. Pay attention to birds in your season, like owls, ravens, crows, hawks, red-tailed hawks, eagles, golden eagles, whatever. Pay attention, sparrows, robins, woodpeckers, any kind of bird or avian, right? Look it up, okay, and see what it is for you. Spirit is talking to you or talking to somebody here. Hold on, let me get that third party, the third wheel and coven here. What's that about real quick? Oh yeah, the illusionist. There's a man who has a third party. Doesn't have to be a man, but it could be a man. It's kind of like a magician. Doesn't have to be you, Virgo, or Gemini. Alright? It could be another Virgo or a Gemini. Could be you, but doesn't have to be. And we got candle magic. Yeah, they are hexing someone. A whole group is. Also for two people to break up, possibly. Especially a third party. It could be a Gemini, strongly. Or another Virgo, or it could be you. Right? They're trying to fuck with somebody's finances. It's a group of them. Oh, okay. Even if, let's say, you're kind of witchy, or you're a spiritualist, or you're a witch, or you're a practitioner, or spiritual of any kind, you are not involved in a coven or a group. It's not you, Virgo, if you are that, right? I feel like if you're feminine. Masculine, it could be you. It could be another Virgo masculine. Could be a Gemini woman or masculine. But whomever's doing this, the third party is creating the illusion, the illusions. They're hexing and jinxing somebody with a whole group here of people, 3 or more, that are doing this against one woman here. Be careful of mind games, please, Virgo or cross-watcher or whomever this is, okay? What's this portal about? Copycat. Somebody's third party is copying the main person here. Trying to wear their energy so they look good to somebody so that they will pick me, basically, okay? This copycat may have an addiction of some kind. We got drugs, we got medication, and addiction. Yeah, they're trying to hide that as well, but they're also trying to hide their magic or whatever it is. This energy, it doesn't have to be like actual magic, although it very much could be. They're trying to hide that. This copycat has serious addiction, and they're trying to hide that, but are also trying to wear a main person's energy so they look good to still, it's a third party, so they can take someone. What's this owl spirit about? Someone's getting messages about this. You could be, or somebody else is. Yeah, look, law and order, authorities, court, and legal. Spiritual law. See how the scales are not balanced right here? Libra energy, right? But they're balanced over here. Yeah. Something has to be made right. Spirit realm and spiritual law here. Or somebody here knows about something about the courts. Yeah, look, we got victim, sorrow, grief, and sadness. Someone's going to play victim to the circumstances that they created. Somebody here, the spiritual courts have ruled in someone's favor here, not the copycats, not the person as a third party, but the person that's been targeted by the third party, the person who has the third party, their little coven or whatever you want to call it, the person who has the third party, and all their enablers or friends and family and business partners that are hiding this or helping them hide it, right? Someone's in trouble with law, possibly, but definitely spiritual law. Turning point, change of direction, new path. They can't play victim to circumstances that they created, or whomever's doing this. Look, guarded, secure, and safe. So someone's path is being protected. Someone is protecting their path. Whomever is the one who's isolating themselves a little bit, detaching emotionally, focusing on themselves, because all this is going on around this person, or in their energy. They're cleansing it, getting rid of it, cleansing it, transmuting, getting rid of it, because it doesn't belong to them, right? And they're protecting their energy as well. Someone's choosing the path that they're protecting themselves, they're protecting their path here. Yeah, transformation, rebirth, and upgrade. Told you. That could be you, could be them, or somebody you know going through this. Okay. Someone's choosing the path of rebirth and upgrade. Then, end of your season, we got karmic balance, cosmic order, and justice. Yeah, sweet, compassionate, innocent, because whomever had the chaos magic and the mind games and the fuckery, all that stuff thrown at them, they were actually innocent the entire time. And because the divine court, the higher court, has ruled in their favor that they really is unjustified, it's unwarranted, there's no karma that was supposed to be given, they didn't do anything to deserve it, they get blessed. This could be also you. Yeah, look, feminine energy, abundance, queen, fertility, goddess, empress energy, right here, boom. This could be you, this could be your feminine if you're, whatever your preferences are, or you, or someone else that you know. Yeah, because they didn't deserve this. They chose to transform and protect themselves from copycats, people who are doing hexes and jinxes or whatever, or just massive amounts of gossip, people who are casting illusions on them, about them, throwing chaos magic, mind games, fuckery here, whatever this is. They chose the right path. They're getting blessed. We got generation, regeneration, new life, new vitality, healing, and spiritual awakening. Yeah, friend, ally, and confidant. They are a good friend. They have not betrayed anyone. They get new friends. They get new abundance here because, you know what I'm saying, they're getting blessed. Yeah, work, job, and business. Yeah, maybe they get a new job too, possibly. Maybe they get a raise or a pay raise, or they get a promotion or something like that. Maybe this is you, right? Whomever this is who's being blessed like this is because they chose the healing, transformative path, right? While all of this was so unwarranted, it is just. It is justified. And we got the wishing thing. Yeah, the wishing prompt. Divine prosperity, wishes fulfilled, and blessings. They get blessed for this. Healing, recovery, and mending, because they've been doing the inner work. You don't, I mean, I'm not going to say people don't get blessed for doing the inner work, right? But typically they don't. Someone is healing. Yeah, look, contentment, happiness, and gratitude. They're very, very, this is someone who's incredibly grateful. This could be you. You could be incredibly grateful. And because you chose the transformative path, right? You listened to spirit, you understood the assignment, and you chose to protect your transformation and your purpose or whatever that is and walk that path. You did the work. You've been doing the work, right? Doesn't mean you're completely healed. No, no one ever really is 100%. It's a process. It's a journey. There's no destination. It's not linear, right? But you've done enough here, and you're making the right choices, Virgo or cross watcher, whomever, or somebody you know, they get blessed for this, and they're incredibly grateful. This is somebody who's grateful for the air that they breathe, the coffee they have in the morning, the fact they have a roof over their head, the lights are on. They're grateful for everything. Constant state of attitude of gratitude. So they're being blessed for that. Oh, yeah, look. We got creativity, idea, and imagination. They have booming ideas and everything, right? Completely. And they're recovering from people trying to financially block them and steal from them as well. The divine saw that. The divine saw that with the light coming through. And see how the light right here, right? Ganesh, I believe, don't quote me on this, is remover of blockages. So anything that has been blocked, where there's creativity, ideas, imagination, finances, abundance, blessings, because they make this choice, and I feel like they might be choosing to walk away to transform a situation, protect it, keep their guard up, they get blessed. Or you do. Somebody does, right? While the person who's been doing all this crap and the people been doing this crap, they get exposure, bear, and reveal. By who? Yes, the divine. Why? Because this person was enabled by friends, family members. They've had third parties. They've thrown energy, gossip, chaos magic. They've done everything they could to try to stop somebody, right? And they get a gift. Now, and they try to steal from whomever this is, right? What do? They get their intellectual property stolen. That's their gift. Because they try to steal from this person over here, they get stolen from. They betrayed this person over here, they get exposed for that. The karma comes in. Yeah. Because they didn't make the right choices. They didn't put in the inner work, the healing work, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, someone played stupid games, they're going to win a stupid prize and receive a stupid gift because, they really were on some grind time here. All right, let me get the tarot. Let's see. What's this about, honey? Yeah, that's why somebody's protecting. You could be doing this, or someone else is doing this. They're detaching emotionally, right? They're not intentionally trying to free somebody out or give someone the cold shoulder. They can feel, they're trying to get clarity here. They're not getting clarity from someone around them, or you're not getting it from somebody around them, or your person's not getting it from you. Whomever is doing that, they are pulling back because they don't want to be manipulated anymore. They don't want to entertain the mind games anymore. No, because there's a lot going on here. What is this chaos magic about? Someone's tired. Yeah, they feel like they were too open. We got Sagittarius here, to allow people to like project their shit onto them and manipulate them. So they realized that they have to put their guard up. Somebody here wasn't protecting them. So also, side note, somebody here is going to find out. You may be finding this out, or your person could be finding this out about you, or somebody you know. Somebody here is going to find out that the person that they're with was around people that openly disrespected them, and they absolutely said nothing to stop them. In fact, some of them might have actually engaged in bashing their person behind their back and smiling in their face. That's Judas energy, honey. Whomever's been doing that. There's a price for that. Woo. Because this person didn't do anything, or you didn't do anything, or whomever this is didn't deserve that, right? Yep, someone didn't even try. That's some mind games. The shit. Bad built stank button friends. The devil. Someone even tried to protect somebody from the devil. Or an addiction. Or somebody here who was obsessed, and I mean obsessed with power and control and mind games. They didn't even try to protect somebody from that. No. Why? Because they're too busy cheating. Getting their thing, you know, wet. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Play with, whatever. I don't know whatever you want to say it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Lovers reverse. We got Gemini, Capricorn there. We got Sagittarius. Yeah, show me the Lovers reverse. Yeah, yeah. Confusion, delusions, debauchery here. Someone's had their options wide open here. Someone's been cheating for a hot minute, and everybody knew. In a family dynamic, in a friend group, a business opportunity, everybody knew, but no one had. And the people that knew will also have to deal with that too, because they didn't have the integrity or the principle or the morals or ethics to tell that person the truth. No, they just all went along with it. Some people about to get up, honey. All right, because this person's been, that's what they're doing. They're actually controlling their energy here. They're clearing their energy. They're getting clarity. They know their intuition is probably telling them. Your intuition is probably telling you, whoever this is right in your life, or this is you. What's this third wheel and illusionist? Ooh, Nine of Swords. And then trying to, Gemini energy. Somebody here, you know, also somebody here was listening to everybody else but their person. And now they feel bad about it. The guilty conscience. Someone's being haunted by this third party. They're going to be haunted by this. What they've done. What's the illusion? Because they didn't, somebody here was innocent. They're innocent, or you're innocent. Somebody's innocent here, or your person is. What's this illusionist about? Yeah, Two of Swords reverse. Gemini, Libra. The lies are now being exposed. So somebody here's about to get the truth here about what somebody's really been doing behind their back, and how people knew and didn't say anything. What's the covenant about from the top? Yeah, Five of Wands. So now people are fighting with each other. Conflict, drama, strife, rivalry here, competition here, drama. Leo energy. We got Gemini, Libra here. Yeah. That's what they were trying to do, cause conflict and drama here. And for somebody else, and their person didn't even have their back. Pathetic, right? It's cowardice. Okay, what's this candle magic about? Yeah, see? Knight of Swords, like attacks. Like there's been constant, energetic, or through gossip or candle work, constant been thrown at one person by an entire family. Maybe not the entire group of family, but a lot of them. Third parties. Someone's own parents. This coven, whatever. Friends, colleagues, for a hot minute. And the person didn't even defend them. And they were warned that karma, justice, is coming for what? Throwing all that work. That is what? About to backfire. Yep. Okay. Okay. What's this copycat? I'm not judging anybody, but someone has someone fell for the hokey doke regarding a copycat when they could have had the real thing. Yeah. Yeah, the world in reverse. Capricorn energy, but any fixed sign. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Somebody here's stuck in a karmic loop with a copycat of this true innocent person who didn't do anything wrong, a feminine energy, right? Who this copycat actually has addictions, or there is someone here who's addicted to copying someone and trying to wear their personality when it's no, they're gonna be stuck in a karmic loop here. Someone could be cheating with an ex baby daddy, baby mama. Yeah, everybody knew. What's drugs, medication, and addictions? Yeah, that's the truth. That is the truth. Aquarius energy. There's evidence to prove this. Or somebody at a distance too. So, because of that, yeah, the divine is ruling in someone's favor here, that they're innocent. They didn't deserve none of this. It was just petty jealousy, bitterness, pick-me's, you know, male or female, whatever. It's toxic, controlling, manipulative family. Rotten. And someone being a coward. Yeah. Spirit saw that. Yeah. Law and order, authorities, court, and legal. So somebody here is about to lose their ass financially too, and they're gonna play victim to that. They lost the judgment, spiritual judgment, and I'm not a lawyer, but this could be a legal case. It could be a divorce maybe, or slander, defamation, whatever. Someone could also be in trouble with the law because someone could, like, law of the land, because it could have been stealing money or forgery here as well from a copycat. There's evidence to prove something, okay? Like, everybody knows that they should have been telling this person the truth about what's going on, but they didn't do it, so they're gonna have to, there's some karma with that too. Because how would somebody else, like, Crosswatcher, how would you like it, you know, if you didn't tell, other people didn't tell Virgo what was going on, right, Crosswatcher? How would you like it if that was like your best friend, your mama, your daddy, your son, your daughter, your best friend? Or if it was you, how would you feel about that? Virgo, if you had other people not tell somebody, or you were part of the cover-up, how would you feel if it was your girl, your wife, your dude, your husband, your son, your daughter, your best friend, your mother, your father? How would you feel? What if it was you? Look, Three of Pentacles. See? Everybody was supporting this person. Virgo energy, Virgo, Capricorn. Everybody was supporting this person, rallying them up, especially at work. Victim, sorrow, grief, and sadness. Rallying them up, supporting them, cheering them on. You know, stroking someone's ego here when they were in the wrong. Yep. Four of Wands reverse. They were cheating with somebody from work, possibly. Or somebody doesn't even show up to work, but they want to play victim to circumstances that they create. Aries, Leo here. Right? Someone's going to lose their ass. When everything is said and done, because there's evidence to prove what somebody's been. Also, that person, whomever's doing this to the person at home, is just horrific to that person. Just horrific. Gaslighting, manipulation, mind games, control, abuse of power, hatefulness, maliciousness, jealousy, controlling, saying weird, odd things to intimidate, cause fear and threatening, aggressiveness, passive aggressiveness, contempt, like real nasty, and then playing victim to everybody else when that's how they really are at home. People about being just realizing they fucked up. Someone's protecting themselves from this situation. Yeah, they know. High Priestess here with the turning point, change of direction, new path. High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. They are quietly protecting themselves. They are going to protect themselves. They're going to stay safe. That could be you, could be someone. And transformation. They're going to protect their transformation here. Because they actually didn't do anything. They know. This is she who knows, but doesn't say anything. And there's no cap, or there's unlimited psychic ability and gift here. Whomever this is knows what's been going on here. And they're looking back at all of this stuff and be like, yeah, I gotta go. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's a choice. They want possibly work at the crossroads too. Like, they could be a psychic medium or whatever. Yeah, they're making a choice to do the transformation here. Yeah, because why? Because they can't rely on aggressiveness, manipulation, deception. Anyone who's aggressive or violent, Aquarius energy. If someone needs to go choose an Aquarius. Sun sign. Because that's where they really want to be. then go be there. Choose that aggressiveness. Go choose to lie. This is a master manipulator. Yep. And that's what somebody chose over a high priestess at home. Yeah. And look, rejection. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Someone lied about rejecting someone who was very aggressive to this high priestess or disrespectful to this person. Friend group, family dynamic, relationship, whatever. Right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They lied about, they chose. Someone's going to realize after the fact that they chose the wrong person. Relationship wise, romantic third party, or friend or family, they chose wrong. Someone lied about rejecting someone. Yeah. Yeah, and the divine said, The divine intervention here steps in, right? The divine is telling somebody here, you fumbled a blessing. All of you did. So if a whole family dynamic, a whole business group, a relationship, a partner, a spouse, right? Everybody rejected somebody who was brought in by the divine to help heal, to bring in joy and love and compassion, but also honesty and truth. It was a blessing, right? Somebody rejected their own marriage, their spiritual contract, their covenant, their vows. They fumbled it. For people who don't give a shit. Okay. Whoever that, whether it's, someone did that to you, you did that to somebody, or this is somebody you know, and the divine intervention here supports this high priestess. Yeah, they're saying, the divine's saying, no, you can't go where you're going. You don't, the way, you are not going to fumble what I brought to you as a blessing and as a gift. That's real actual prize here. One of mine. And expect to go forward. No. Someone may be trying to stop somebody from getting a divorce possibly as well. Something about a Taurus. Someone's been lying about picking up a Taurus. Oh, they were invited. Someone's been having an affair with somebody for a minute now, and everybody knew. A lot of people knew. Maybe not every single person, but a lot of people did. They supported it. They encouraged it. They enabled it. Why? Because their mama or daddy does that. That's what the mom and daddy does. Or that's how they got their partner. Or that's what their friends do. Right? And then they got everybody manipulating. And nope, it's messed up. Alright, what's this sweet, compassionate, innocent Queen of Wands? So now, this high priestess is also this Queen of Wands who becomes independent, exuberant, attractive, magnetic. The high priestess is very sexy and very magnetic as well. But they're innocent. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, right? They can be very spiritually gifted as well. Yeah, and this is saying, you know what? I'd rather be single and alone than married. Or part of this group. So this person, high priestess, becomes this Queen of Wands, but she's still the high priestess though. But she steps into Queen of, because for me, the high priestess is the Empress and all four queens. Steps into her Queen of Wands energy because she knows she's innocent. She knows she's innocent. Whomever this is. And says, you know what? I did the best I could. Y'all never accepted me. Whomever this is, right? Then I don't want nothing to do with any of y'all for a while. Not the kids. Obviously, if there's kids, whether they're biological or, blended family or the fur babies, not them. But the people who knew, the adults who knew, didn't say anything. Yeah. Yep. Because, no. Hangman, reverse Pisces. We got 10 of Pentacles, reverse Virgo. Right? This is someone who nobody wanted to care about their perspective. Nobody wanted to care about your perspective, or you didn't want to care. Nobody wanted to care about your partners, or this is somebody you know. No one cared to pause for a moment to hear someone out and why they were so hurt, because they were so disrespected. And no one had the integrity and honor and morals and values and ethics and just integrity to do the right thing. So this person, nobody wants this person to do this, but I mean, what else choices does this person or you or cross-watcher actually have? None. That's it. And they get blessed for that. They do. Regeneration, new life, healing, spiritual awakening, and it causes someone else to wake up. Somebody really treated somebody like crap. What's that about? Friend and ally confident. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Yep. Now, everyone's going to want to be this person's ally and confidant. Right? But they didn't listen. Work, job, and business. Yeah, now everybody wants to put in the work. Seven of Pentacles. After the fact. Now everyone cares. The damage that has been caused has been significant. That's what I'm hearing. Show me the wishing upon divine prosperity, healing. Now somebody is, you know, wanting to put in this work or whatever. Healing. No, someone's healing from heartbreak. 10 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups reversed. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not, okay, so this is not legal advice, but this is a divorce that's happening. It is. Because, yeah, someone's going to recover from that Cancer energy. What's contentment and happiness? Gratitude. They're grateful for the time that they had with everybody, but nobody accepted this person. Or they didn't accept you, or they didn't accept your partner. And if they didn't accept your partner and you did not have their back, Virgo, or this is somebody else in your family or friend group, everybody, no one accepted this person. They became a target, a scapegoat. And everybody fell in line with it because they didn't want to become the next target. And their own person didn't have their back. Contentment and gratitude, happiness. Yep. Yep. Empress in reverse. No, I'm done. Someone's like, I'm done. Taurus, Libra, Cancer. Really, anytime someone's like, I'm done. No. And someone's mom could be real fucking happy about this too. Someone's baby mama is very happy about this too. Because somebody has been messing with their baby mama too. On top of all of that mess. Right? Someone's own mother, help, and father orchestrated the shit. Idea, creativity, imagination, blocking. Nope. Six of Pentacles. I have an idea. Let's work on how we can figure this out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra. Let's be fair now. But it's too late. Maybe this baby mama might have stolen money from somebody. Now those people who were not fair before to one person, to you, Virgo, your person, or somebody else, and nobody told that person the truth. They listened to all they listened to the victim, you know, sob story, which was all projection. Somebody here was playing the victim and projecting everything that they were actually doing to another person onto them as if it happened to them, but it was actually reversed. DARVO. Now their finances are going to be blocked. Now their love lives are about to be blocked. While this person gets blessed. And the God prepared the table in the presence of thine enemies. I'm not talking about the kids. And I'm not talking about every single person. Right? But the ones who knew, who encouraged it, enabled it, cheered it on, kept it quiet, covered it up. The person who didn't defend the person, no. Yeah. Six of Cups in the reverse. No, it's too late to apologize, to give love and emotion. It's too late to apologize for what should have never freaking happened to begin with. And the lies. Someone will never recover from this. Financially. The family member, the friend, whomever did this, they will never recover. They will never be able to get over the person that's about to walk away. But that is their fault. If you're walking away from someone that, and I'm wishing this on nobody, but that's what the card is. This is someone who's not over their past or their childhood. But it could also be about a person that the shoulda, coulda, woulda is going to be so freaking strong because they know that they could have not done what they've done. They could have given to someone fairly and equally, met in the middle, because that's all that person wanted was fairness. But they didn't do it because of pride and ego and being enabled and everybody blowing smoke up their ass and then playing the victim, and because they were more and cheating, all that stuff and all. This person was cruel to someone, I'm telling you. If this is a friend or a family member of yours, it's not you that did it, but you know about it, or your person knows about it, whatever. That person who's been doing this has been very cruel. But the person who's getting left will never recover financially or emotionally from it. They'll never get over that person. Someone's going to be the one that got away. They're going to want, please take me back. Take me back, please, take me back. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, take me back. Please don't go. I want a fresh start. Or this person may be going back to somebody from their past, only to realize that that person didn't really want them to begin with. They just wanted to wreck their life. Reckless with someone's feelings. There was somebody here who was very reckless with someone's feelings. And if it's a woman getting left, I do have a woman here who's very innocent. Let that person move on and play the victim to the next one. King of Cups reverse. Someone was very emotionally abusive to another person. A man was very emotionally abusive to someone. Someone was very financially abusive to someone as well. Come back. They were chaotic, disruptive, hurtful, mean, even cruel at times. Very, very ooh. Yep, but they want to look good on the outside, right? They want to keep their public image. They're on their high horse. Leo energy. King of Wands, Leo as well. Yep. Well, that's going to backfire. Boom. There it is. Yep. Damn. Alright. Yep. We got exposure here. I don't know who this is for, right? Exposure. Source. Gift. And intellectual property, or intellectual theft, or something. This person's gonna be stolen from too, not by the person who's leaving them. No, what's fair is fair. Whatever the law is. I'm not a lawyer, right? This person really did a number, like for real, on someone. This is someone who thought that they were above reproach and that divine karma would never touch them. Yeah, exposure. What's that about? Yeah, look, the Fool. It's like nana boo boo kind of energy, like I can do whatever I want. And we have the Eight of Wands. No, they can't. Communication. We've got Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius here. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. Sagittarius is saying they're out about something because they've been exposed. Because somebody is doing harm to somebody, like real harm, threatening with harm, being real mean. Real hurtful. I don't know what that's about. What is that about? So, okay. Hold up. Well, your season. I get Temperance here twice. Somebody is saying at a distance to someone, you need to stop whatever this is, causing chaos and harm to someone's cutting off communication with somebody at a distance for some reason. Because of how bad someone has been harming another person. So, I don't know. Okay. They didn't know about all that now. I don't know. It kind of gives like a vibe of like a friend betraying someone at a distance here. I don't know. That's right. What's the Fool card? Yeah, Three of Cups. It's a friendship at a distance. Cancer? Because they didn't realize. Well, they shouldn't. I don't know why they would be even speaking. But they didn't realize how cruel someone has become to their friend that they are actively betraying. Or something? Yeah, Eight of Wands, like cutting off communication here. Someone doesn't want the backlash. Yeah, no, done, over. Nope, don't want the backlash here. Because even though they shouldn't have done it to begin with, something. They shouldn't have done it. I don't know what that's about. But okay, what's Temperance in reverse about? Four of Cups. Yeah, someone got hurt bad emotionally. Someone's been really mean and cruel to another person for a minute now. Well, I got 4. We got the cups, same matching energy, right? Yes, for anywhere from maybe up to 4 years, 3 to 4 years here. Someone's been real nasty to another person for a while. Yeah, but Ten of Swords, real nasty, real cruel, betrayal, backstabbing. A friend, yeah, it's bad. Whatever this is, pretty bad. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Someone was paying somebody money to do work on somebody. Somebody was paying, whatever, I don't know. Someone was paying their friend or their partner's friend to do work on their partner or something like that. I don't know. Somebody stop payment. I don't want none of that, because someone's been harmed or someone's threatening to harm someone and they don't want no ties to that. I don't know what that's about, but that's a little too late now. It's too late now. They're in it. They need to come clean now. Well, I don't know, whatever. Somebody here needs to come clean now. Or someone was paying for someone to be harmed. Someone might have been paying somebody to be harmed. Something's getting dangerous. That's what I heard. I don't know. I'm not gonna take all that. I'll look at it. Okay, with Source here, we got the 5 of Cups. Someone regrets this. The Hermit card, Virgo, that's you. And Justice. Someone's been isolating the snot out of someone. And every 10 of Cups. Someone may regret a marriage, and that's what they've been telling people, to make everybody doubt. And 2 of Pentacles. So while somebody, yeah, I don't know what this is about. Somebody here has got to pay some serious karmic justice or karmic law, poetic justice is what I'm hearing. I don't know. But the source is saying, I don't think so. Justice here, Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, some justice here. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. I got 8 here. 8 of, what was it? I got a lot of 8s though. And 10s. Oh, Justice is number 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, what goes around comes back around, yeah. Someone works for the law, or someone's going to report something to the law. I don't know. Somebody feels divinely guided to do that, because someone's really possibly in danger or something. I don't know. What's that about? What's that gift? Someone could be getting blackmailed too, but the person who's being harmed and or threatened or harmed or both, and also cheated on. Their person who's doing this is being blackmailed by their own friend, that person's friend. They don't know it. Somebody here doesn't know something. Gift, reward, incentive. Yeah, the Emperor. The Strength card. We got Aries, Taurus, and Leo for me as a reader. Also got Strength card, Leo. Somebody here, you know, didn't trust their... Someone just wanted power. Somebody here really loves someone very much. Emperor, we have the Empress over here. Someone really loves somebody very, very much. And this person just wanted to be in control over a person. Yeah, we have the Magician. Someone's had, look, all them spirits watching. Someone's had their fingers in the cup for a minute. There's an Emperor here and a Magician here. It could be Virgo, Gemini, but it doesn't have to be you. Someone's very manipulative, very conniving, bad. Strength. 7 of Swords, liar. Someone's going to have to swallow every single lie. Every single sword. This person's a cheater. Someone's gonna, I don't mean this like literally, but someone's going to choke on all the lies and cheating. Someone's been lying about why they've been holding back from their person. A Leo has. Well, the Seven of Swords is 7 lies that were told. Let's see. What are the 7 lies that were told? Let's see. First one. The truth. Lying about the truth. So, even when this person was telling the truth, it was also a lie. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Libra, Aquarius there too. What's the second lie? Bingo, freaking bango, though. Someone's been lying about the actual truth. This whole time. Someone's pathological. Like, they feel justified in it. What's the second lie? Nine of Cups. Lying about what they want. They could also be lying about an addiction. Or their wishes. No. Okay. The third lie. Communication. Aries energy. Someone's on thin ice here. Or someone's on something ice, if you know what I'm saying. Something about stealing. Okay, what's the fourth lie? From the top, Ace of Pentacles. Lying about money, opportunities, offers here. Where some type of money's coming from. Someone either stole inheritance, or their life insurance policy or something. Someone did something, or they've been embezzling money or something. I don't know. Someone stole something, lying about that. They drink a lot to try to hide this. They tell somebody very, very little because they've said so many lies, and everybody else has too. They don't know if they can actually keep up with them. Also, someone will be lying about a pregnancy because that's a seed that's been planted. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't be you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, what is the fifth lie? Knight of Cups. I don't know if you heard that buzz. Confirmation. Knight of Cups. Someone thinks that they can just sweet talk their way out of it, but they've been lying so much about so many things. Cheating, love bombing. Someone's been cheating with someone's friend. Got Pisces and Cancer here. Okay, what's the sixth lie? The Tower. So when someone is really, really close to the truth, whomever's been done this, someone's been done hella dirty, honey. Like dirty, dirty. They blow up with anger, be rude, passive aggressive, petty, snarky, manipulative, mean, hateful, malicious, and cruel. Yep. Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, yeah. They've also been lying about towers coming in. What's the seventh lie? The Hierophant. Lying about their belief system. Lying to the government. Lying to the law. Lying about believing in traditions or what their beliefs are, their values are. Maybe someone said that they were not a conformist, but actually they really, really are. Or lying about their political views. Their faith. Lying about a marriage. Lying to the person they're married to. Show me the Hierophant, please. Real quick. What was that lie about? Death card. Scorpio. Someone's trying to sweet talk somebody and said that, oh, my spouse didn't mean that. But someone's talking to somebody's friend behind their back. There's proof. There's proof. Eight of Swords reversed. There's proof. Someone also might have been lying about someone's passing. Oh man, someone might be telling people online to get sympathy and attention and money, or to get ladies or dudes that their spouses passed away and they're very much alive. That's weird. Someone's been lying about ending their marriage. Yeah, Four of Wands. Aries, sleeping with the enemy. Wow. There's a Scorpio involved. They are on the side of the divine. The divine actually has their back. Like, literally. Or there's a Taurus and a Scorpio here. I don't know if they're, I don't think they're talking or whatever, but they both know what it's like to be married to someone. That it's like being married to Stank Butt Bad Built Friends. No. What's the devil want? Ten of Pentacles, toxic family, controlling, manipulative family. Like, this is the scapegoat right here, where there's, I feel like it's feminine, but it could be masculine. But this is some generational curses, maybe? I don't know. I'm not wishing that on anybody, but someone's got a really toxic family. Very controlling, manipulative family. Look how they treat people who marry into a family. Look how they treat them. Playing games behind their back. Placing bets. Someone's ancestors are pissed. Yeah, look. Behind their back. Placing bets behind their back. Six of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. That's cool. The Wheel of Fortune. Placing your bets. Also, someone could be hiding a very serious gambling addiction as well. I'll put free resources down below for whomever needs it. Now, intellectual theft. What's this about? Four of Swords. No. Someone's trying to bury this truth that they stole somebody, or they were part of the reason why their partner, or you, or your partner, or somebody you know, was attacked by a so-called friend. Two of Cups. Someone's been sleeping on their relationship. Someone's been sleeping with somebody in a marriage, too. That's weird. Yeah, and someone also has a private investigator. Light's going to be shown on this. Someone's asking questions, or someone's being investigated about something, or somebody here, someone's planning to put a contract on someone's head. But the light's being shown on it. Someone's being investigated for something real messed up. Yep, Eight of Cups. I don't know, they just ran away. Two of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Oh, I just want to hold on to my money, but someone's also paying, I don't know. Page of Swords, King of Cups. Somebody here is asking the right fucking questions. Right here. Someone's also spying on a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Period. Finding nothing. Someone's been throwing rocks and had their hands, and I don't know. But somebody, could be a Sagittarius, doesn't want to be in this no more. Their name Bennett's not in it, but the money's already been exchanged for whatever services here. Information, once you, there's, I'm telling you, I hate to say it like this, but law enforcement, FBI, law enforcement, right? Private investigators have, I know it sounds terrible, what I'm about to say, but they have software that doesn't matter if you delete it. Doesn't matter if you throw away the phone, or if you crack the phone, submerge it in water, they will get what they need to get off that phone. Period. Someone's worried about this. Someone's also worried about somebody. Someone feels guilty now. Look, Chariot. Worried about somebody walking away, but they've done the most betrayal, and now they're thinking of yeeting somebody from existence, put a contract on them. Come on now. No, Seven of Wands. No. Someone has to stand their ground, move forward. Yeah. Page of Cups. They love, this person loved them. This person, your person, or you, or this person, if it's not you or your person, this person loved everyone, wanted the best for everybody, just wanted to be a part of a family and have somewhat of a decent relationship and have a healthy, good, loving, fulfilling marriage for both parties, not just one. They were never accepted. If they got a kid that's like a blended family, that was, their kid was never accepted either. But yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take it back. So maybe this is what you're exposing, Virgo, or your person is exposing this, or what you're finding out, your person's finding out, or this is somebody in your family or friend group here. Someone's been done so bad that the divine is stepping in to make sure that those, and for protection and balancing out those scales, so bad. And people who were involved in this, they didn't realize how bad somebody was being actually treated, threatened, directly or veiled. How serious some shit has gotten now. It's gotten way, never should have happened to begin with. Number one. Number two, it's gotten possibly very dangerous for someone here. So I'll put free resources down below, okay? But yeah, all right. Let me get some last messages, and I'll look at your money. Well, I'll get some last messages, then I'll get some tea, and see what's really going on about this, whatever, and then we'll continue. So let me pause this real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, hold on. All right, let me get some tea. I'll do that. Then I'll do the Evil Eye Oracle, and then I'll look at your money, and then we'll do the offlines. Okay. Let's see. Anything else that Virgos needs to know? Now, this could be about you, about your person, about this situation. A family member who's going through this, or a family member who's doing this, okay, or a group of people. Let's see, what else does Virgo need to know for the birthday season? What's the truth? What's the tea about? We got making amends, resolving a misunderstanding. So somebody wants to make amends with you, or you want to do that, or somebody wants to make amends with someone here. Yeah, war-minded militant, for being a war-minded militant and wanting to control a situation. Some type of, they want to resolve a misunderstanding about some type of battle. Someone's only looking to win. Look, fancy living. Someone's used to living the good life. Someone, no. That's the only reason why. It's because they don't want to, I don't know. Somebody's got issues, okay? We got smoker. Someone could also be a smoker here. They're getting someone here is getting a hellacious wake-up call. Someone's about to receive a rude awakening. Yep, it's a smoker. Can't just treat people like shit behind closed doors and act like you're the greatest guy or gal in the world outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody here's witnessed someone here who's a smoker switch up. Like, they will go from being, oh, I need to take a break because I'm so upset with you, I'm so angry with you, and they're saying horrific things. Go get on the phone and be just so, like, someone's abusive. Someone is an abuser, and they're very abusive because they can control it, right? But they can't give that person that they're with some dignity and respect. It's because they're an abuser. That's why. No. Look, she-devil, malicious, respectful woman. Someone, I don't feel like it's the person who's been a targeted here, abused here, that's acting like this. I feel like that's the third party here. What about Capricorn? No tea, no shade, my Capricorns. Yeah, they're coming. Love interest, angry person, new love. There's new love on the way here. It could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In middle of this is like his. There's past life karma between two people. It could be these two friends, or maybe they once were friends or something. Someone's been doing something out of spite against their person. So a third party is being spiteful and malicious towards the person they're cheating with, or have an emotional affair or physical affair with. Family members and friends know about this too, maybe business partners too. And therefore that person's coming home and dishing out on their person who they're portraying. Come on now. Look, red flags, big time. Massive red flags, big time. Past life karma. Yeah, sketchy. There's something off about them. Someone here is picking up big time that something right about it. Something's wrong with someone here who's doing this shit to their person. Something's wrong. There's something wrong. Karma, yeah. Yours or their time has come. Someone has, gamble, taking a risk. Something sketchy about it. It's too much of a risk. Okay. What about end of your season here? Luck, see, your luck's about to change. So this happened to you, honey, you better be blessed, okay? Get safe first. Stay safe. Get safe, stay safe. Okay? If this happened to your person, crosswatcher, get safe and stay safe, okay? If this is happening to somebody else that's in that and you know about it, you know, you don't do anything, that person needs to get to safety. They need to get to safety and stay safe from someone who's really not cool. And their luck is about to change, whomever this is. Yeah, someone's very disrespectful. So that could be changed in a not a good way. Someone's luck who's been very disrespectful is changing in a very bad way. Yeah, look, U-turn, changing your mind about where you want to be or go, or where you want to go or be. No. Someone doesn't want somebody to come back around. At least during this season, because they didn't learn anything. They got a wake-up call, absolutely, but they didn't learn anything. They're not learning anything. They're not doing the work. I mean, you look, cutting ties. Someone's cutting ties with someone who's very, just so disrespectful towards them. They can't handle it anymore. And I guarantee you, everyone's going to say, oh, it's the woman who's walking away, that, oh, it was all her fault, I'm sure. But really, it was this person right here. Right? Look, hot mess, always crying. I have something going on. They made somebody cry real, real, real bad. A lot. Cried more tears of sorrow and suffering and pain than they ever did of joy. Second chances, someone's getting a second chance. I don't. Nope. Betrayal. Witnessing infidelity. Nope. No. This is somebody here who's not going to learn. They keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting that they're doing it on purpose because they want their person that they're hurting and disrespecting so diabolically and so completely to lower. Each time that they do this, each time they get mad, each time they say something hateful, each time they cheat, each time yada yada, they say they're sorry, their standards for that person lower and lower and lower. And now at this point, it's in the pits of hell. Now this person doesn't want to deal with them at all. No. Overwork someone is doing way too much. Yeah, they're always lying, telling half truths, which is a lie. Omission is still lying. Yeah, insatiable female, never satisfied, always wanting more. Look, they're saying that their person is insatiable, or they're saying you are, your person is saying you are, or you're saying your person is, or somebody here is saying that a woman is insatiable, but that's not the whole story. Now they don't want anything. That doesn't make them insatiable. It makes them completely fed up and tired of the abuse. Mental, emotional neglect is also abuse. Verbal, mental, emotional, financial. What is about to be physical? If it hasn't already, God forbid. May have been. Yeah, look. No, they're just wanting revenge, forcing justice. No. No. It's not a smear campaign if it's true. It's not slander if it's true. It's not defamation if it's true. If it can be backed with evidence. It's not. It's not being petty. If you don't want somebody to ever talk about something that happened to them, then maybe you shouldn't fucking do it to that person. That's how abusers work. They guilt trip someone, or they make them feel bad or afraid or threatened or whatever to ever tell the truth about what really happened. Because they know if the truth ever really came out, they're fucked. But then they shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't do it. I don't think this person wants that to come out either. The person who's being blamed for everything. They want to feel safe. And they want to get to safety. Oh yeah, top of my head's tingling. Yep. That's what it's about. If that means they have to put it out there to protect themselves so they can be safe, or God forbid anything was to happen, then they know where to look. It's a protection measure, a last ditch protection measure that a lot of investigative journalists use or activists use to protect themselves as a last ditch effort when they feel like their aliveness is in danger. The fact they're breathing air is in danger. Yeah. It's not a revenge. It's for protection. If they were to do that. It is not to get back at someone. Everybody has inalienable rights to protect their well-being, their personhood. and the well-being and the safety and well-being of their personhood and the life of their they have the right to protect their life and somebody else, the life of their offspring too. Period. Someone's been threatening that. You might want to get your people, Virgo, if it's not you. Cross watcher if it's not you, or whomever's doing that. You might want to get your people. This is what happens when a hustler says always hustling and knows how to get what they want. Someone's been acting crazy or will. This is what happens when you enable an abuser. You embolden them. That's what happened. This is what has happened. Someone's emboldened an abuser. All right, let's see. Ask questions, bet everything, everyone, every time, including me. But you might want to start asking some questions, Virgo. If this is not happening to you, you know, God forbid, I don't wish this for nobody, right? You might want to, if this is not your person happening to them, if it's not happening to you, then you need to really start asking questions about a certain person. It's a masculine. I don't care if it's your best friend. I don't care if it's your cousin, your daddy, your stepdaddy, your brother. You need to ask questions. And don't assume. We got sleep paralysis. Oof. Dark entities, demons hold your physical body down while you dream. Hopefully not. Someone might. I'm not making excuses for anybody, but someone might actually be possessed. Because some... No. We got authentic. Yeah, they envy you for following your own path and not caring what others think. Black tourmaline, okay, says helps clear and repel negative energy from the body, home, and work environment and assists the user in feeling more grounded and peaceful. Someone needs protection here for real. What's that? Look, seek someone to perform or learn to do a hex breaking ritual. And I did have that earlier in the reading. So somebody here is trying to hex somebody who's very well protected, who knows how to cleanse their energy, whatever, because of their authenticity. Tiger's Eye helps with grounding, protection, self-confidence, inner strength, and willpower and clarity. Okay, we got envious of your career and the money you make. Whomever this is happening to. We also got causing you to act out of character, irrational emotions, and mood swings. Someone, it's like sleeping with the enemy type of vibe. Okay, with Julia Roberts, that movie, or the movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez, Not a Paper Motion. That's what's going on here. Own worst enemy, the person who's doing this to someone. They are the own worst enemy. Says this is like Selena and Yolanda, or I think her name was Yolanda, right? Her fan, who, you know, something's weird here. Something's wrong here. You need to ask questions. If you are not going through this, you're not doing this to your person, then you got somebody in your family or friend group that is doing this to a woman, and you need to ask questions. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to yourself. So somebody's also trying to blame the person this is happening to, so victim blaming, or this is what the person who's being this way towards someone has done to themselves. I'm serious. Somebody here, look, a family member is hating on you, Virgo. Listen, you need to ask questions. Blocked heart chakra, issues, intentions, affection, balance, beauty, compassion, empathy, healing, love, mindfulness, nurture, relationships. Someone has a blocked throat chakra, or that they're trying to block someone's throat chakra from speaking about what's going on or asking for help or whatever. I don't know, honey. I don't like this vibe. It says issues, intentions, communication, truth, authenticity, inspiration, clarity, and release. They're trying to block someone's authenticity, or from them. Someone's trying to silence another person. That's blocked sacral chakra, issues, intentions, abundance, connections, creativity, desire, emotions, fertility, freedom, motivation, passion, pleasure, and sexuality here. Someone's trying to stop somebody from talking about something. Okay. We got take a spiritual bath, Virgo, cross watcher, or the person who's being harmed. Okay. Someone needs protection more than just spiritual, but actual. I will put free resources down below. Your ex is preying on the downfall of your new love interest, Virgo. Bad. Jealous of the attention you receive from others. Someone's doing something nasty. An ex-friend is so pressed by what happened. And glamour magic, it says perform or learn to do a mirror spell to reflect on what you want. So this scales can tip in your favor maybe. Someone might be trying to do that. But listen, karma's a bitch. No. The evil eye they sent your way has backfired. It's going right back. Keep a protection pouch on you, on or with you. I'm going to say at all times. This will be my hater. Someone's mother or baby mama too. Or the third party someone's been sleeping with. You need to ask questions, Virgo. Okay? If this is not happening to you, or you're not doing this to your person, right? Then this is a male family member and a female family member. Or someone need to ask questions. Don't assume. Ask questions. So that's what do they keep saying? Something ain't right here. Something wrong here. Okay. That's what I got for that portion. Where can I put it? Right here. Alright, let's do your all signs now. Let's see. I gotta hurry up. Show me Virgo versus all 12 zodiac signs for their birthday season from Aries to Pisces, please, Spirit. Show me Virgo versus all 12 zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces for their birthday season, please, Spirit. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, ancestors, please. The Most High. Get a little light chocolates, please. Show me Virgo versus all 12 zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces. Someone needs to ask questions. Thank you, Spirit and the Divine. Thank you. Alright, so if you're dealing with the Aries chakras, someone's trying to balance out their chakras here or getting some type of alignment here. Okay, they feel like you're an earth angel. Very nice. Okay. And you are good for the community. Like you do stuff for the community. Very nice. Okay, if you're dealing with a Taurus, destruction, chaos right there. And sweetheart, they want to destroy your person or they want to destroy you. Yep, pathway. They want to stop someone's path, destroy someone's path. Yours or someone else's, someone that you're with. I don't know. Taurus says. Okay. Okay. Gemini, if you're doing Gemini, they are really worried right now. Very concerned, or they think that you are, because someone can see through the veil. If someone's very concerned about someone peeking through the veil more and seeing that some type of passionate relationship, this Virgo would have, or excuse me, this Gemini would have a Scorpio moon and possibly be married to a Cancer. Yeah, they're envy and they're very jealousy and envy of you or someone you're with, or they feel this way about you towards, like you feel that way towards them. Or if you're to Cancer, courthouse. I'm about the courthouse here. I'm not a lawyer. They could be a lawyer though. Cancer is, yeah, and divine guidance. They're being divinely guided to go to the courts, or they divine guidance to go to the law. I'm not a lawyer though. They may be rising star here to stop someone. It's a surprise. Someone's an informant. I don't know, whatever that's about. From Leo, they got lust problems, big time. They lust after you, or they lust after somebody. They're an energy vampire, and lust and energy vampire, they got an attachment. Leo does. Yep, and they want to drain someone's energy here. Yeah, change. They haven't changed, or something. Or if you're dealing with a Virgo, or this is you, or just your situation. Yeah, moving on. Okay. Secrets. Moving on from something secret, or moving on from something that was kept a secret, or something. Or moving on from someone who keeps secrets. It's a mature man. A mature man's got a lot of secrets here. Yeah, this person is sleeping with somebody much younger. An older man, but they could be in their 40s or 50s, maybe 60s or something like that. They're sleeping with a younger woman at a distance, maybe secretly. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, if you're done with a Libra, there's real love between you and a Libra. Okay, nice. And yeah, you guys are soulmates. Very nice. Okay. If you're on a Scorpio, they have actual money is owed to them, or money's coming to them. Oh, a lot of money, unexpected money, and actual money. Okay, something's owed to that person. Yeah, why? Work, labor, and efforts, because of all the work they put in. They've earned this, or they feel like you've earned that, or whatever. They got money coming in. 11, right? 38 right here with work, labor, and efforts is also 11. 27 is a 9. 11, 9, 11. Okay, okay. Or 911. Give me one more on that. Divination. They work hard. Scorpio does. Or maybe they see that about you. Okay. If you're dealing with maybe you want to get a reading from them, or they want to get a reading from you. I don't know, but this is, yeah, they're working hard. Work, labor, and efforts. Divination. They work very hard. Got unexpected money coming in, and it's actual money coming in. Okay. And during your birthday season, or maybe y'all are collaborating or something. Dealing with the Sagittarius, they're very unbothered about legal issues. They don't care. I'm not a lawyer. And hello. Hello. They don't care about, they're unbothered about legal issues, or whose legal issues they're going to have issues with, okay? And they have a lot of faith or something. Okay. One more. Yeah, and trusted. They have faith that they are trusted. A Sagittarius they're unbothered about legal issues because they have faith that they are trusted. Maybe not after this reading. Okay. Dealing with a Capricorn, we've got divine masculine here. Someone's a divine masculine, or they see you this way. They need help financially. They're going through something financial right now, Capricorn. And ooh, I don't like that. I'm not wishing this on nobody. None of this. I'm not wishing none of this on nobody. But someone's going through serious health concerns, and because of their work. Something about somebody's a doctor or something. Someone works in the healthcare field, but someone's going through something. One more on that. Yeah, an expectation. They're expecting someone to have a health concern. Or expecting somebody's doctor to come through. What's that expectation about? An ending. They're expecting an ending any time now. Someone might be messing with somebody here might be messing with someone's food or drink to, like, you know. Health concern, occupation, expectation, and endings. Yeah, they're expecting somebody. I don't know. Someone might be expecting some of money if someone wants to pass. God forbid. Or someone's trying to speed up the process or cause it to actually happen. I don't know. Aquarius, though, we got trash box honey. Whomever, if you're done with an Aquarius, they are very inconsiderate. They're an opportunist. They're ignorant. Family. There's an Aquarius here. Either they're saying that about you, or you were saying that about them, or that's what they are. They are very opportune. They prey on their family. Like, they're a bad person. Yeah, and emotional. They like to cause emotional pain in the family. An Aquarius does. Sun sign. Yeah, and they like to manipulate people up in the clouds. Like, they're delulu. This person's delusional. Yeah, and they've been successful at targeting somebody and turning everybody against one person. Somebody's spouse. Somebody else's spouse. Yep, Ice Queen. I don't know. Something weird. If you want a Pisces, talking about someone's house. There's a truth that's about to come out about someone who's traveling out of town to someone's house. It wasn't Airbnb. It was a third party's house. Yep, we got divinity. Someone's warned about something. Or a Sagittarius' house. We're going to Pisces. We got bondage. Nope. Someone, social media. Someone's going to try to silence somebody not to speak about someone's house. I don't know what that's about. Pisces. Yeah, someone's got an obsession with social media. They're glued to it or something. A Pisces is, or you are. Yeah, look, there is an obsessed Jezebel regarding Pisces here. We do have, like I said, we do have a lunar eclipse in Pisces September 2nd, and we have, or 7th, and we have a solar eclipse in Virgo, your sign, on the 21st, I believe. Yeah, message. Distant future. Protection. I don't know. Someone, don't sleep with this person. And there's karma with the Pisces. Okay. Nope. Something weird. weird here. Okay. Okay. That's what I got, honey. All right, let's see who could be involved for this regarding your birth. It could be any sign, obviously, so don't get hung up on that, but let's take a look. Who could be involved in this, please, for Virgo? I gotta go, honey. Virgo, please. Anybody flip? No. Okay. Who could be involved in this, please, for Virgo season, their birthday season? Okay, we got Cancer. Obviously, this could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces. Leo. Aquarius. Everybody knows, honey. Everybody knows. And everybody can get that word from the karma. Sagittarius. Taurus. Gemini and Libra at the bottom. So Gemini, Libra, Cancer. I just heard, I don't want to hear nothing about it ain't nobody's business to tell somebody the truth, but everybody was talking about it. So everybody was already in everybody's business, and they supported it, and they enabled it, and they freaking encouraged it, and was part of the damn cover-up. What I'm hearing, I don't want to hear that it was none of nobody's business, and now everybody, I'm not in it, right? A little late for that, ain't it? Ooh. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we lastly have a Sagittarius and Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, honey. Yeah, a little late for that, for whomever that message was for. Okay, so let's get a few letters. So first, middle, last initial, your name, your person's name, the person who this is happening to, or the person that is doing this, people who know, people enabled or covered it up or encouraged it or whatever, or know about or just involved, whatever it is. Also, additional messages from Spirit, please. Okay, let's see. For Virgo, please turn their birthday season, Virgo season. Got letter S for serendipity. Could be important. The letter B for believe. We got K for kindness. BK, KB, SK, KS. I don't know. BK, okay. We have Q for quiet. I got a P. I'm sorry. S again. Barbecue. Could be important. S for soulful. Okay. I for intention. Or sis, someone's sister or sis. Okay, I have A for ascend, B-A or A-B. I don't know what that's about. Babe, bass, something about bass fishing or base. Cass, someone's named Cass, K-A-S-S. I don't know. Something bisexual maybe, or there's a lot of bias here, B-I-A-S, a lot of bias here. Confirmation bias is what I heard too, bias. We have letter R for reward. So something's from Arkansas. Robert, Roger, Rachel, Rosalind, Rochelle, Becca, Brenda, Brandon, Beth, Brittany, Chris, Christina, Kayla, Kathy, Quincy maybe, Sarah, Stephen, Ashley, Amber, Abigail maybe. We have the letter D2 for divine. Arc could be important. Bark, something about a dog. Dogs are barking somewhere about something. Okay. Pay attention to dogs barking. D for divine. Okay. We also have Quentin, Quincy, Quintessa. I don't know. Queenie maybe, or Queen. Dairy Queen. Okay. something D-A-R-K, dark, something dark. Danielle, Denise, Dwayne, Dolores, Daryl, Derek, Daniel, Darlene, Denise, Danielle, David, Dart, or I don't know, Y, something's dry, Y for youth, something about dairy, something's in the dairy. Be careful of milk products or creams. Dairy products, D-A-I-R-Y, okay. Yolanda, there. Something about D-R-Y, someone needs to dry out from drinking or something, or something's dry, or dry mouth maybe. Okay. D-I-Y, do-it-yourself stuff, okay. Z for Zenith. Zach, Zebediah. The zoo may be important, I don't know. T, ZT, or TZ, I don't know, timing. Tiffany, Tracy, Terrence, Troy, Tara, Thomas, Tom, Tim, you, okay, are you okay, that's what I heard, U for unique, Timu, I don't know, okay, something about dirt, D, I don't know, it better be no graveyard dirt, D-I-R-T, dirt, something about dirt, okay. Someone has to make a bid on something. I don't know. H for hope. Someone's name could be Hope. Heather, Hank, Holly, Homer, Heath. Or Keith maybe with K there too. Something about a hut. Could be Pizza Hut. H-U-T. I don't know. Or HUD. Housing. Something like Housing Authority or something. I don't know. Huey. I don't have an E though, I don't think. I think there's an E in there. Home Depot. I used to work Home Depot a long time ago. Let's see. X for Xeno. Or, I don't have an E, but I was about to say hex. Hacks, but I don't have an A. Texas can be important. I don't have an E, I was going to say sexy. Someone's Dex or Dexter. I don't have an E though. Okay, let's keep going. Atlanta could be important. Detroit could be important, I think, but that's, I don't know. P for purpose. Pennsylvania can be important. Paul, Paula, Pauline, Polly. I don't know. XP, extra petite, extra small, extra petite. I don't know. A, Pennsylvania, abundant. Public affection. PDA, public display of affection. Okay. Somebody needs to pay up or something. I got P-A-Y, pay. F for future. Frank, Francis. Okay. Faye. E, Faye, like Faye folk. Okay. Good, the good folk, the hidden people. E for enlighten. Someone's name could be Faye. Felipe. I don't know how to spell that though. Okay. I do have E here for sex. I have Huey as well. Something about tap, or someone's illegal wiretapping someone. Someone's been tapped. Phone has been tapped. Someone's illegally spying on someone or wiretapping them without a court order. Or some EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. Someone could work for the DEA or District Attorney's Office. R for, okay. Referee, I don't know. Romance. heard, are you up? Someone might go to the ER in the future. I don't know. R, again, for relax. Okay. Ferrari, Ferry, I don't know. Ferris, Wallace, Walter, Whitney, Wilson. But it says W for wisdom. Research and development. Okay, we got O, row, R-O-W, opportunity. I don't know. I have T, rot, triumph. I don't know. Something's weird here about this reading. Washington State, maybe. I was gonna say Georgia Tech, but I don't have a G out here. Beck. Bat, B-A-T, bat. Be careful, rabies. E, again, for essence, we got T, T-E-A, okay. We. Ret, Rex. Woe. W-O-E, woes. Woody, I don't know. I, okay, insight. Operating, this is insight. Operating, OSINT. O-S-I, I don't have an N, but T. Okay, OSINT, I was going to say OSINT, okay. Okay, I, again, inspiration. I got P. I now have an N, so I have OSINT. O-I-S-N-T. OSINT. Something about N. Win. W-E-N. Quinn. Someone's name could be Quinn. Quan. Something about an N, like you go to an inn, you know, you stay the night or something. Something about 10 roof or 10 or 10. Some T-E-N, some 10 money, $10, $10,000. The number 10 can be important. I don't know. And L for learning. What would it be? Sorry. Len. Lean. Oh, Lomain. But I do have lean here, unfortunately. That's not good. Ion. Something about an ion. An iron or an ion. Loin. Leon. Larry. Laura. Lauren. Lori. I do have Lori here. Loretta. Lazy. Okay. At the bottom I have M. I have Fern as well. Or Earn. I also have Earn here. Okay. Something about an Earn. Okay. M for magic at the bottom. J. M-J. J-M. Justice. Magic and justice. O. Order. L. Mojo. Mojito. About a drink. Love. V. For venture. And I have G here too. Behind that. Grateful. Okay, so I do have Georgia, Virginia Tech, or Virginia. I also have, let's see, Michael, Melissa, Michelle, Melody, Morris, Jenkins, Jennifer, Jessica, Jacqueline, well, Jacob, Jack, John. I think I have John here. I have an H, yeah. Okay. O for order. Love. I have love here. Log. Vlog. I have vlog here. V for venture and G for grateful. Georgia. Grays. Dollar General can be important. I do have the name Dave here as well. D-A-V-E. D-A-V-E. Dog can be important. Log. L-O-G. Keylogger is what I just heard. Now that's illegal. Wiretap. Okay. I have W for wiretap. Someone's wiretapped. Someone's wearing a wire. I don't know. Vindication. DV's here as well. Okay, I'm pulling back. I'll read these last. That came from the bottom. You can write them down. I'll try to go a little bit slower. So I have S, B, K, Q, S, I, A. I heard a lie detector test. R. It was a lie. They got paid off. So R. D, Y, Z, T, U, H, X, P, A, F, E, R. Trunk or truck or car. Okay. Got to get someone's keys. This is what I just heard very clearly. To be able to get something out of a trunk. That's been put there. Oh no. Okay. R, W, O, T. Something's real low. Low is also. So T, E, I, N, L. I have M, J, O, L, B, G. Someone likes to say the word love a lot. Like, thanks, love, or you too, love, or it's a woman, but a man is starting to do that too. I don't know. It's weird. That's who it is. Or Mandy too. Something could be Jessie or Jessica. Jacqueline or Jacqueline. Jacques, maybe. Or Fame. Okay. Diamond. Okay. I gotta go. Alright, let's see. Okay, here we go. Let me get some guidance, please, let me get guidance for the beginning of Virgo's season for Virgos. Or Crosswatcher, whomever this is for. Ask questions, please. I think I had the word question here, too, so ask questions. Somebody, QVC, I didn't have a C, though. Let's see. Beginning of your season. Okay, this one is not from the book, and it says The Vampire of Richmond, Ego and Narcissism. Be mindful of this from someone, or yourself, or from someone you're with, or somebody else. I mean, one more on that. Why is that there? So I can read it. Psalm book. Book of Psalms. Rejoicing in faith. Someone's a strong energy vampire here, honey. Whomever this is, you need to ask, it's a masculine. You need to ask questions. Someone's from Virginia. Someone's name could be Virginia. Or that's in the family. I don't know. Alright, middle of your season. Middle of your season. Careful of this person, please. Protect yourself. Okay. I see 32 and 42. I don't know if you can see that 42 right there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay. I have Falling Leaves, number 14, breaks onto a 5. 32 with the Book of Psalms here. Psalm book, but it's Book of Psalms. It says Psalms of David on here. Yeah, Psalms of David. That could be important to you. 3 candles too. Okay, whatever that's about. Number 5 here too says Falling Leaves, middle of your season, says let go of the things that weigh heavily on you. You deserve to take up space. Alert. Or somebody does, right? Okay. Alright. It's like someone's trying to erase someone's personality or their ability to speak the truth or their confidence or something. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. What you gotta say, please, for Virgo, honey? Or Crossword, whomever this is for, or maybe this is what you're helping somebody through. I don't know, something. Let's see. Okay, interact and relate. Community, family, and traditions. So it's someone in your family. If it's not you and it's not your person, then it's somebody in your family that... What's this about? Middle of the deck, real quick. These are... Yeah, be thankful. Gratitude, appreciation, harmony. Okay. Okay. And this deck is the Ancient Earth Stones Oracle or whatever. Let's see. Overall, please, for my Virgos for their birthday season. This is from this first reading. I got to pee so bad. Sorry. I did go before. It's a long reading. Alright, you got 2. I might have to pause this, use the restroom, and come back and read because I got to go, honey. It says Boundary Stones and the Volcano. It says Boundary Stone says negotiations, contracts, and communication. And the Volcano, relationships, express, don't stagnate. I'll put that over here. I am going to have to pause. I'm so sorry, but I got to go on me to the restroom. So, apologize for that. So, I'll be right back. Yeah, I got my keys. Okay, so give me one, like, I'll be right back. It'll be no time for you. Okay, 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Let me spiritually cleanse too, real quick. Real quick. Sorry. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. So the conjure cards first is well, it's not like conjure cards. It's the Southern Gothic Oracle, not a paper motion. We got so we don't have the vampire one because this is like a booster pack that you can get to add to the actual oracle. There's no, it's not in the book. Okay, so there's that. We got Book of Psalms, there, number 32. Let's see. In the back, it says Psalms book is what? Excuse me. Truth's been spoken, honey. Now, Psalms book is the fire element. It's masculine. This is a masculine card of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it's right here. I'll show you. See? If you can see it, Psalms book. Right there. Okay. Okay. And it says, the fire element represents transformation, death, energy, and reinvention. The sun is a ball of fiery power that is a source of life to us all. Fire allows us to explore darkness, right? Okay, let's read it. 32. Beginning of your season. I got off of Etsy if you want it. Who is it by? Stacy Williams -NG. Okay. We got other ones. She has other ones too. Okay, it says rejoicing in faith, and this is what this is about. The Vampire of Richmond. So maybe you can Google. This is like supposed to be folklore. So maybe you can Google the Vampire of Richmond, Eco and Narcissism. What's his name? W.W. Poole. 1913. 1913. W.W. Poole. 19. That's the part. Okay. And it says, okay, Psalms, rejoicing in faith. And it says, mystical thinking is pervasive in the Bible, and the Psalms in particular are synonymous with prayer and faith healing. Early Southerners were very well versed in biblical teachings, and whether they acknowledged it or not, they were often overlaying Christian dogma with inherited ancient methods of faith traditions from their various ancestral cultures. Psalms then naturally found their way into a wide variety of rituals and holiday celebrations in the form of spells and songs and poetry. The Psalms contains 5 types of sacred poetry: praise, wisdom, worship, thanksgiving, and limitations. I'm probably not saying that word right, but right there, you see it? I'm not trying to flip you off. Right there, okay. I have to figure out what the word means. Limitations. Or it says right here. Limitations are sorrows that will offer up to the divine, and the verses of wisdom enlighten the reader to the divine secrets of the universe. Which of these impulses appeal to you in your reading of this card? Are you offering up a song of thanks or seeking guidance? Whatever this is, make sure I'm not judging nobody if you're a root worker, a hoodoo practitioner, whatever, okay? I'm not judging you, okay? But make sure that you are not doing it for somebody who is like a vampire. You know? If that's the case, you might be doing a lot of harm, okay? Someone may be doing a lot of harm or something like that. Make sure that you know why you're doing that, okay? Or somebody else needs to. I don't know, okay? What's falling leaves? Number 14. Middle of your season. And that's no tea, no shade, okay? A good practitioner or of any whatever, whether it's Bible magic, whether it's hoodoo, root work, whatever, will make sure it's justified, right? Something wasn't justified. Okay, it says keywords, shedding, making space, and clearing blocks. And it says, let go of the things that weigh heavily on you. You deserve to take up space. Yes, yes, you do. And so this is whomever, right? If it's not about you, maybe it's about somebody you know, or your person, or whomever. Whomever it's about, yes, they do. Yes, you do, too. And it says, your higher self chose this card because you're in a radical period of release that feels more like an unraveling. Yeah. It's maybe someone's letting go of their own selfishness in some form or fashion, right? It could be that too. It's likely you're experiencing many endings in the form of lost friendships, breakups, moves, and other challenging changes that may have you wondering, why is all this happening to me? First and foremost, know that you are not being punished or frowned upon. All of these changes were necessary for your future growth and expansion. And while unpleasant, you know the things that are leaving you now were only blocking your success before. The loss of a job may inspire you to finally start your own business, or a health scare, not wishing this on nobody, might be a wake-up call, which we had earlier, that prompts you to take your well-being more seriously. By the time this period is over, you will feel lighter, freer, and much renewed. Do your best to Do your best to find the light in every ending you're facing now. This is an excellent time to undergo pure personal lifestyle changes, such as a makeover, adopting a weight loss program, enrolling in a dating app, or hiring a financial advisor. What's more important is making future decisions from an authentic place. It's time to get some clarity about the kind of life you'd like to have and what you need to manifest it, especially if you have also pulled Apothecary Cabinet, which we did not. Okay? Alright, there's that. Now the ancestor messages here. It says interact and relate. I gotta hurry it. Let me find the page. Hold on. Is there an index page? Yes, okay. I gotta hurry up. Okay, 62. Okay. It says okay. No, that's not right. 62. Alright. Community, family, and traditions. And it says okay. Answer says community and family are highlighted for you the end of your season. This card suggests you have been isolating yourself or too busy to be present and engage with friends or family. Be mindful of how important it is to interact with others. You don't need people around you constantly, but it is healthy to have a regular social outing and to feel connected with other people. Prepare and enjoy a meal with people you care about. Divination meaning says your spirit shines brightest when you share your energy with others. You are not meant to travel through life alone. Spirit has sent people and animals for you to interact and share your life with. Reconnect with someone you haven't seen for a while or haven't spent enough time with lately. And we have be thankful. Let me see. Is it in alphabetical order? Yes. Okay. It says gratitude, appreciation, harmony. Ancestor Speak says, in this busy world, it can be hard to remember to appreciate the positives, right? This card is a reminder of how important it is to appreciate your loved ones, both past and present. Even though there are difficult times, try to be grateful for the lessons the challenges have taught you. Wisdom can come from hardship. The tough times have made you the resourceful and resilient person you are today. Divination meaning says appreciate the food, shelter, clothing, water, and clean air you have access to each day. Connect with your family and friends and loved ones. Love them for who they are. Do something you enjoy and be grateful for the pleasure it brings into your life. Also remember to say thank you to the universe and your spirit guides and ancestors also for all of their help. And the Most High, right? Whatever it is your higher power is of your understanding. And we have these two right here from this oracle. Ancient Stones Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, and art by Katie Louise. Not a paper motion. All right, let's see. First one is Boundary Stone. Sorry, 62 as well. So this one was 62, which is 8, right? And then this page number is also 62, which is also 8. And you got 5 here. So repeating numbers are going to be important for you too, okay? Could be. Where am I at? Yeah, 62. Let's see. I don't want it to cut off. Okay, let's see. Alright. It says negotiations, contracts, and communication. There's nothing more physical and permanent than stone. Stones can define a space clearly. They separate and set the mark, blocking out trespassers. Clear communicators, stones leave little up in the air to question. I didn't read that right. Clear communicators, stones, leave little up in the air to question. Sometimes we can feel nervous about setting firm boundaries, but creating this type of clear limit or rule makes all parties feel safer and prevents anxiety, questioning, and worry. The Boundary Stones card is one of clear communication. It invites us to see the importance of defining what we want and what we truly mean, whether it's being courageous and frank in your personal relationships or bringing more clarity and transparency to your professional agreements. This card invites you to be fair and clear so that what you intend to communicate and manifest is done so impeccably. Perhaps this card is prompting you to take the time to clarify what's important to you, to voice what you truly want. Maybe you're being called to work out the specifics of a business agreement or contract that will bring you what you intend to create. I would say if it's a contract, talk to an attorney as well. Don't sign nothing without a lawyer. Or maybe there's an important discussion to be had in a relationship where you're being called to express your feelings or needs and let the other person do the same. Some people can misinterpret clear communication and boundary setting as harsh or unloving behavior. However, it can in fact be a container of safety. For when both parties understand the terrain, they each know where they stand and can relax and trust the container even more. Soul inquiry. What important discussion are you being called to have? How can you be clearer about it? Okay. You got the volcano. Relationships express and don't stagnate. Let me find a page. Sorry, my nose has got real stuffy all of a sudden. I don't know. Volcano 138, which is what? 412, which is 3. Okay. Okay. My right eye is twitching. Whatever that means. Somebody doesn't want you to see something, or they don't want you to be seen. I don't know whatever that's about. You can Google what it spiritually means for your right eye to itch. Okay. And volcano. Relationships express and don't stagnate. It says, behold the fiery dance of the volcano, a testament to nature's potent alchemy. During its magnificent eruption, ancient rock yields to transformation, giving birth to new molten forms that cool into creation. A vivid reminder that even seemingly unchanging stone holds the seeds of renewal and regeneration. If we fail to express our anger, it can turn into resentment. When we feel upset or frustrated, it's easy to let it slide for fear of upsetting someone, but then it might build into something bigger. If we find a way to communicate clearly and compassionately, we can avoid unnecessary conflict, confusion, and separation. The volcano card invites you to express your feelings now, before they get out of hand, to clearly state what your experience is so you can solve it now, before it turns into something else. This card generally comes up when we need to express something that's been left unsaid. This doesn't mean that you must be aggressive or volatile. Instead, it's about having the conversation before it turns into something bigger. When we leave our feelings to fester, they can grow red hot and eat us up from within. But if we can express our feelings and express them in a way that's kind and honest, we can avoid unnecessary harm to a relationship. You may be being called to express your feelings to yourself with a practice such as journaling. You may be being called to find a way to process your own inner dialogue, or to have a conversation with someone else in which you express yourself. Ancient Stones activation says, I gather up the courage to express my feelings before they turn into something bigger than they need to be. Please guide me to express myself clearly yet kindly. Okay. Okay, Virgo. That's what I got, honey, for a birthday round number 1. I'm going to do another one probably maybe tomorrow or Friday over on Patreon. But that's what I got, honey. I hope that helps you. I love you so much. I'll put free resources down below. All that stuff, okay? And take advantage of that if you need it. Stay safe. I love you. I have no idea what I'm going to title this. But this volcano, not from this deck, but volcano came up for fire signs, actually, for my for my YouTube memberships for the Rising Phoenixes. So I may change the names, I don't know, but I'm trying to figure out the price. But anyways, YouTube picked the price for me based on their algorithm and based on whatever, their metrics. So, but I don't know if I can change it. But it's, what is it, $4.99 for tier 1 or $5.99 for tier 1, something like that, and tier 2 is $9.99 or something like that. But anyways, go check that out because this volcano situation kind of came up for fire signs in September. So, yeah. Anyways, I love you. Stay safe. Whomever this is for, take free resources down below. Take care of yourself, okay? I love you. You are lovable. Remember that. You deserve love, peace, respect, and safety. And kindness, okay? All right.